What's up, people? This is darkkid102 here, and I'm playing some DFO or Dungeon Fighters Online. Now, I made several DFO videos, but never made one with commentary. Um, I'm sorry. With this, now I'm going to actually not not give a tutorial, but just give a brief, I guess, introduction to the game for people who don't know it. Um, DFO or DNF, which is Dungeon and Fighters in the Korean or the original version. It's basically a 2D side scroller beat 'em up game. Uh, Dungeon and Fighters is uh, produced by Neeple or Neapel or however you want to call it, whereas Dungeon Fighters Online is produced by Nexon. Now Nexon has a lot of great games other than DFO, such as Dragon Nest, which I also play, and what else? Vindictus, which I used to play. I probably might get back into playing that. But Dungeon Fighter is basically my all-time favorite. Um, Sorry, I'm a little bit sick. Um, Dungeon Fighters Online has various classes, which I'm about to show you right now. Let's see. First things first, I'm going to choose the one that I'm going to play, the channel that I'm going to play, which is Storm Pass. I hate being sick. Let's see. Okay, so DFO has, again, various classes. Uh, the Gunner, the Slayer, the Fighter, the Priest, the Mage, the female Gunner, and the male Fighter. Now, the male Gunner, along with the female Gunner, could also has subclasses along with every other classes. So the Gunner could change into either a Ranger, a Mechanic, a Launcher, as well as the Spitfire. And the subclasses also has subclasses, so they could change into the very last class. The Slayer could change into either the Berserker, the Blade Master, the Azura, or the Soulbender. The Fighter could turn into either the Brawler, the Grappler, the Striker, or the Nen Master. The Mage, which is right here, the Mage could turn into either the Elementalist, Summoner, Battle Mage, and Elementalist, Summoner, Battle Mage. Shoot, I forgot the last one. Oh, the Witch. The Priest could turn into either the Crusader, the Exorcist, or the Monk. And if you're playing DNF in America, I think you can, I'm not sure, the Avenger, which just now came out. Well, not just now, but recently came out. And the Thief could change into either the Rogue or the not the Nenmaster, sorry, the Necromancer. There are more for the Rogue, not for the Rogue, for the Thief, but it's unreleased as yet. And in DNF, the Male Mage came out, so that's pretty exciting. So here you got, this is the Gunner, which I changed mine to the Ranger or Desperado, which is the higher version of the Ranger, the Slayer, which for mine is the Berserker or the Hellbringer, the Fighter, which for mine is the Brawler or the Hellcat, the Thief, which for mine is the Rogue. I'm going to awaken her into a Silver Moon very soon. Spitfire for me, Swordbender for me, Striker for me, Necromancer for me, Female Launcher for me, Blade Master for me, the Male Grappler. The Male Fighter just now came out, like not too long ago. So the Male Grappler, Female Spitfire, which I don't use, the Priest, which I barely use, which I don't use, the Mage, which I don't use, and the Fighter, which I don't use, which is going to turn into a Brawler sooner or later. So the character I'm going to pick is, oh yeah, and for people who are having a hard time pronouncing all of these names, Jackless, Kurokichi, Sunisu, Angelia, Necrona, Kuromaki, Nisi, Aaliyah, Moxie, Zetre, Ricochet, Kronia, Boramus, Yansonia, and Tucson. For those of you who know where Tucson came from, I think. But anyway, let's choose Angela the Rogue. Angelia. Keep on saying Angela. For a good reason, but Angelia the Rogue. Okay. Let's see. More than 7 shortcut keys have not been allocated to the keyboard keys. Please check the settings to allocate them correctly. No thank you. I don't have time for this. That's right. I forgot I had to switch a few things. So let me pause this for a second and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I just had to change my whatchamacallit.
Sorry, hello there.
Oh yeah, by the way, I use a controller. I know what people are saying, oh, that's cheap to be using a controller or whatever. I don't use the keyboard for this for one good reason. Is because if I do use a keyboard, I had to rest like every 10 or 20 minutes because my wrist will just start hurting me. I use the keyboard for Rusty Hearts, and even then it's a little bit of a trouble for me. But yeah, let's get started. I really need to get some avatars, whatever you call it, for the rest of my characters, and that's wow. I just saw a sexy looking sword. Anyway, well, not sword, lightsaber, same thing. But anyway, what I'm going to do now is basically just if it'll load properly. Hurry up. There you go. What I'm gonna do is basically just grind Angelia until she reaches level 46, and level 46 is just 2 more away from level 48, which is the level that I will start awakening. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make a video on me awakening, seeing how I need a lot of help to do that. It took a lot of money and a lot of my best friend's money, which is Lionheart's money, to actually awaken my 3 other characters. So yeah, but we'll see in the future. Get out of here. Okay. Why did I go back? Okay. So what I'm just gonna do is just what I'm gonna do is just grind at Frostfield. Before I grind, let's use this new feature that they just added, which is the find quick party, which is basically anybody who's looking for looking to party could just go into here and just find one quickly. But I'm not always successful with these type of things for a good enough reason that people don't use them, and people on DFO barely parties with strangers anymore. They just party with friends. And if anyone plays DFO could prove me wrong, then prove me wrong, but I barely see any parties. Because everybody's just worried about soloing everything, which is not bad, but party to me is a little bit better, seeing how you get more experience. The only thing is that your money is split, but you get more experience the more people you have on the game. You know what? Let me just solo this for now. Wow. Okay. The bar that you see here is a hidden bar. What it does is when you actually hidden, certain moves have an extra ow, and I'm almost dead already. Come on now. And I died. Still got 22 tokens. Shouldn't be a problem. I swear that's such a cool move. Most people in that skill I just use called vertical spiral. I think that's another way. They jump so it could go straight instead of just arching. Jump about. Okay, so that's the jump. They jump so they do like that, which is actually good, but I don't want to jump.